Doom and gloom for some British pound investors is neatly avoided with a Bitcoin flight. Bitcoin, BTC, will see increased interest from the United Kingdom very quickly as fiat currency volatility makes BTC look like a stablecoin. That was the conclusion from Gabor Gurbax, strategy advisor at investment giant Van Eck, who was one of many flagging Bitcoin's appeal over the pound this week. UK becomes fertile ground for Bitcoin orange pill. As the US dollar runs rampant, its strength has come at the expense of trading partner currencies, notably the euro, pound, and Japanese yen. The pound's disintegration gathered pace this week as pound sterling to US dollar hit its lowest on record at nearly $1.03. With the United Kingdom's central bank, the Bank of England, avoiding interventions so far, nerves are showing as purchasing power takes a double hit from currency weakness and inflation at 4-year highs. The United Kingdom will get orange-pilled very quickly given GBP volatility, Gurbax predicted. Given that the UK is now outside of the EU bureaucratic apparatus, it will get another chance to become a Bitcoin hub. I think UK leaders will use this opportunity reasonably well. The pound was down nearly 25% year-to-date at one point in dollar terms. While data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows that Bitcoin beats it at 56%, the longer the time horizon, the more attractive a BTC hedge becomes. Over the past 4 years, the dollar has collapsed -67% gains USD, Michael Saylor, executive chairman and former CEO of MicroStrategy, noted in his own assessment of fiat currency losses on September 26. According to data from CoinShares head of research James Butterfield, trade volume for the GBP/BTC pair on exchanges Bitstamp and Bitfinex, usually worth a combined $70 million per day, hit a giant $881 million on September 26, an increase of over 1,150%. Butterfield argued this showed that when a fiat currency is threatened, investors start to favor Bitcoin. Reacting, Saifuddin Ammous, author of the popular book The Bitcoin Standard, called the phenomenon fascinating. G20 is starting to understand the need for a BTC hedge. Gurbax, meanwhile, acknowledged that while he might be too optimistic about the UK, G20 countries could yet enact a major policy shift vis-a-vis BTC acceptance. Like gold, Bitcoin could be a hedge against their own policies, which is worth a small percent allocation and support, he continued. Some are starting to understand this. Beyond the pound, data shows that the major fiat currencies are suffering more at the hands of a surging greenback than those of emerging markets, EMs. The tables have turned, Robin Brooks, chief economist at the Institute of International Finance, declared this week. Emerging markets like Brazil and Mexico are year-to-date outperforming G10 currencies against the dollar. This is a big pivot in global markets that's unprecedented. EM monetary policy is these days more orthodox than in advanced economies. Well done, EM. An accompanying chart from Bloomberg showed the Brazilian real and Mexican peso gaining even on the dollar in 2022. The pound brought up the rear along with the yen, while the Russian ruble was notably absent, having hit its highest in dollars since 2015.